Good morning, students. In the last class, we started the third chapter, Farmers and Herders. In this chapter, we were studying about the Neolithic Age. We had seen what changes occurred during the Neolithic Age in agriculture, then in domestication and herding of animals. We had seen that agriculture and domestication of animals has also resulted in the settlements during the Neolithic Age. Now we'll go further and discuss various other changes of Neolithic Age. Tools. Due to growing importance of agriculture and farming, there was a growing demand for better and effective tools. Different tools were used for different activities. Sickles and knives were developed to harvest crops. Heavy tools were used for digging and leveling the land. Grinding stones were invented for processing cereals and other plant food. Stone axes were used to cut down trees, while mattocks to break up the soil. Here is a picture of different tools used during the Neolithic Age. The axe at the bottom was used for clearing. There are sickles. These are the sickles on the left. They were used for harvesting crops. A flat rock and a rounded stone placed at the center were used for grinding flour. Pottery. During Neolithic Age, humans learned to make vessels of clay and bake them on fire. Pots were needed for storing excess grain and milk and water. They were also used for cooking and eating. During Neolithic period, the pottery in northern India was black grey ware with a matte non-shiny finish. Then invention of axle. One of the greatest inventions of Neolithic humans was the wheel with an axle. An axle is a rod passing through the center of a wheel or group of wheels. The picture here shows how the invention of wheel has gone through various stages. At first, humans used roller to carry heavy material. After that, they used sledges. Sledge is a vehicle without wheels. Now it is used for traveling on snow. Then they attach sledge to a roller. Then due to continued use, sledge on roller become grooved. Groove mean a long narrow cut or depression in a hard material. Continuous use of groove roller turned it into an axle. Now the axle is attached to sledge with pegs. Pegs means short pins or bolts to tie them together. Finally, humans learned the use of axle and started making it for their continued use. The invention of axle allowed the wheel to turn freely. It had various uses. The potter's wheel was used to work clay to make better pots. Heavy objects could be transported on wheels. It improved transport and quickened the pace of development. Possibly, the wheel was used to spin cotton thread, which could then be woven into cloth. The oldest surviving wheel has been found in Mesopotamia in Iraq. It is believed to be over 5,000 years old. Let us move ahead in the chapter and see how was the religious life of the Neolithic people. Not much information has been gathered about the religion of early humans, but study shows that they used to admire the nature and its mysteries. Maybe they used to worship the nature. It is believed that the cave paintings of Old Stone Age had a magical or religious significance. Several statues of Mother Goddess have been found at Neolithic sites, which suggested that the Neolithic people used to worship goddess. Ornaments. During the Neolithic Age, people had no knowledge of metals and their ornaments were made of conch shells, lapis lazuli, and turquoise beads. Remains of necklace, bracelets, and earrings have been found from Neolithic sites. After this, 3 case studies are given in our book. Case study of Mergar, then Burzaham, then is a case study of the Northeast. These case studies provide us with some extra general knowledge. Also, they are very interesting to read. So, I am giving these 3 case studies as homework. You should read it yourself and I am sure that you will find it really interesting to read. On this note, the third chapter of history, Farmers and Herders, is completed. You should once again read the chapter yourself to build a better understanding. Thank you and have a nice day.